Hi, Lime Street Bears. This is Miss Lewis, your assistant principal, and I hope you're all doing amazing. I am going to bring a read aloud to you today, and that read aloud is titled The Color Monster, and that is by Anna Llenas. The Color Monster is a book about emotions, and I, like all humans, including yourself and your teachers and other staff members at Lime Street, as well as the siblings in your household, cousins in your household, and or other loved ones in your household, all have emotions, right? We all have the opportunity to have big, big, big emotions. And those big emotions can be wonderful, and they can also be big emotions that are not wonderful. They're unhappy. They don't feel good, right? And the goal with our emotions is to make sure that however we are feeling, that how we act out those feelings, that they don't hurt anyone, that they don't hurt us, and how we handle those emotions, they don't hurt the people around us, they don't hurt the people at school, they don't hurt the people at home, and they don't hurt our environment, right? They don't make being at home unpleasant. And so we really have to think about how we feel. And then when we feel that way, how do we act? This book is about the color monster, and he has a friend in the book who helps him learn more about emotions. And part of existing, part of, for me, being in a space with other people is really about understanding myself, which will help me better understand others. I need to understand my strengths. I need to understand the things that I'm not so good at, right? The things that I'm gonna need help with. And I need to understand how I respond when I'm able to show people my strengths. And I also have to think about how I'm acting when my weaknesses are showing. And in those spaces, a lot of emotions can come up. So I hope you enjoy this read. I hope that as I'm reading through it, you kind of become self-aware and think about, what emotions did you have today? And as you're thinking about that emotion, whether it's a wonderful feeling emotion or maybe one that didn't feel so great, um, how did I act on those emotions, and what did it do for the people around me? Um, did it help me? Did it help the environment? Um, all emotions are important. We all have them, and it's important to communicate those feelings and emotions that we're having. Even if it's like the bad one, that you don't want to keep that all bottled up and inside. You want to be able to talk to somebody and communicate with somebody about how you're feeling. So maybe that they can help you. I feel really happy when you sit down and listen to me, right? Um, it really bugs me when I'm trying to work on my Chromebook and get my classwork done, and there's a lot of noise in the background and I can't focus on my work. Makes me feel like I won't be able to get it done, or I won't do my best work. It's important to be able to communicate that so people can figure out how to help you. And it's important to communicate it so maybe when you hear it out loud, you can figure out how to help yourself. So anyway, I hope that you enjoy this read aloud, and I hope you learn a little bit more about emotions. And please enjoy this read aloud. The Color Monster, a story about emotions. This is the Color Monster. Today he woke up feeling confused and he doesn't know why. Are you all mixed up again, Color Monster? I don't know about you boys and girls, but I feel mixed up sometimes um, about my emotions, right? I have a lot going on sometimes in the day, and sometimes I'm just not quite sure what to do with those feelings. Your emotions don't work well when they're all jumbled up. You should try to separate them and put each one in its own jar. If you like, I can help you. Let's try to make sense of how you feel. This is happiness. It shines yellow like the sun and twinkles like the stars. Boys and girls, I'm wondering, what are some things that make you feel happy? Maybe you could share that with someone in the room. When you're happy, you laugh and jump and dance and play. You want to share your happiness with everyone. Mm, this is sadness. It is lonely and blue like a rainy day. It washes over you like the sea. You guys ever feel like you're so sad that all the water is over you and the weight of the water is holding you down? Hmm. When you're sad, you hide and you want to be alone. You don't want to do anything except maybe cry. It's okay to cry, color monster. Hmm. This is anger. Burns, red like a fire. It's hard to stomp out. When you're angry, life can feel unfair. Sometimes you want to take out your anger on others. But I'll be nice to you, color monster, and your anger will disappear. Boys and girls, and maybe other people in the room as you're reading this, how do you keep anger away? Or if you're already angry, how do you get rid of the anger? What do you do to help you through it? Maybe ask what other people do to push away the anger or to get through it. This is fear. It hides and it runs away like a mouse in the night. When you're afraid, you feel tiny. You think you don't have the courage to face the gray shadows. But I can help you find your way. You guys notice that the friend is helping the monster through all of his emotions, not just the good and pleasant ones, but a good friend is actually helping monster through the difficult ones. This is calm. It is quiet like the trees and as light as green leaves swaying in the wind. When you're calm, you breathe slowly and deeply. You feel at peace. Now you can rest, color monster. All your feelings are in the right place. See? Don't you feel much better? Uh-oh. Uh, I see you're feeling something new. You look different, color monster. Tell me, how do you feel now? I don't know, boys and girls, flowers and pinks. What do you think the color monster is feeling now? Ah, lots of hearts there, huh? Lots of hearts tell you what the monster is feeling. Boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this story on the color monster. And I hope that you're able to think about an emotion you had today. And I hope that you can sit down with someone in the house and talk to them about that emotion. We have lots of emotions throughout the day. So pick one emotion that you want to talk about and tell someone how that emotion and how you handled that emotion impacted you today. So, what did you feel? How did you act when you felt that way? And then what did that do for you? Look forward to our next Read Aloud Boys and Girls Lime Street. Have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever time that is. If it's in the morning, in the afternoon, right before you go to bed, I hope you are taking care of yourself. Stay safe, and I look forward to the next Read Aloud.